He's just standing there, menacingly!
Victory, Screech!
Good morning. Hi, everybody. Happy time zones. How's everybody doing today? Another Sunday, another Eden day. Hopefully everybody's having a good one. Very eepy. Oh. It do be an eepy day. It do be an eepy Sunday. Alright. We got dailies. We got Eden. We got all the things to do. Awoa will be coming at reset. I don't plan on a reset stream. I haven't really planned on doing a reset stream. But Aurora starts at reset. So you'll see her appear here at home in an aviary. Let's see. We got Find the Candles at the End of the Rainbow, Admire the Sapling, Relive a Spirit Memory. Pretty easy dailies today. Go. First one done. Hopefully everybody is having a good day. I did finally get the party emotes added to BTTV that I had made. 3 of them are like pending review, which is a little unfortunate, but so we do have those, Theo. Was it Admire the Sapling? Yeah, it is Admire the Sapling. I was gonna say, it looks small. Teehee. And what else? What else is going on in Sky? Let's see. Days of Color ends at reset. Sobs. I know, I know. Figured out Mav is a penguin. I'm a penguin. I don't think so. I feel like I look like a penguin. Penguins do be cool though. Oh, relive a spirit. We can just relive this one right here. Last daily. There we go. Daily's done. Very easy. Very easy dailies. There we go. Alright, let's go home. Home, home, home. Nice. I'll grab my daily bun. And then it's eating time. Crashed? Or nar. Not the crash. Just wait here for you, mish. No rush. There we go. Nice. All these butterflies. I think most of them are red though. Let's get these. I see a few black butterflies here. Go. Ah, wait. I know, Mush. I know. I was like, oh god. Oh my gosh. Like, can you stand still and burn this? There we go. Big plants. Lots of plants. Oh my goodness. The vines are just everywhere. I don't know which ones to what. Good. I didn't see you turn red. It's all the ones down here. Oh my gosh, if my sky kit could just land. They gotta like step on everything on the way down. Alright, Mush. No. Yeah, gonna have to not be latched when we come through this part, I think. My Sky Kid is stuck. Like, they're not. Get up. Say thank you. Alright, we both ready? Need a moment? Good? I think we're both ready. Saving Eden Run for tomorrow because of Aurora Spirits. Gotcha. It's not really gonna make a difference for... what the fuck? It's not really gonna make a difference, so I'm not worried about it. Spirits. Yeah, I know, 250, but you have to get all of the Shattering Wing Light for it. So unless you're gonna start skipping Eden, and just getting all the ones from shards, it doesn't make a difference. Every week, so skipping Eden must have had a reason for it. That's fair. We go every week, so it's not gonna do anything for us. Once we get to where we can have like 256 wings, then it will make a difference. Man, my Sky Kid is just not wanting to do what I wanted to do today. It's just all over the place. Get up. I'm running, Mush. I'm running. There we go. I want to have all of my wedges tomorrow for the once it, so I can fly around and stuff. Oh my freaking god! Go, hurry up! Like the thing. Oh my gosh. It didn't even take my wing. What the hell? These recharge spells? Yeah, but I'll be alright. Turn Sky down for Eden. My bad. And now we wait. I don't know why Eden has felt so much spicier the last few times that we've done it. Gonna have to like try it with the Elder Mask again and see if that's the difference. No, but like at the very start, I'm already losing, like my light is already depleted. Like, it's like 2 hits and bam, all my light's gone. Wear a mask next time and see. Elder Mask is broken. Practicing quill dodging. Aw, it's okay. You can still fix it before you go to Eden. You just gotta go to the temple. There we go. Now we wait for Mush. Soon? Okay. Might split. I don't know how long it'll give me the problem. No worries. I take my time getting this hug. All right, distance hug. Let's go. Nice. Am I adamant non-contact hug because we're post-COVID? Maybe. Or maybe they don't like hugs like me. I don't like hugs. I don't mind them, but it takes me a while to be comfortable with the hug from people. Which is unfortunate, because I live in a place where we greet each other pretty much with hugs, so get hugged whether I want it or not. The wind wall. Ooh, I popped my neck. That felt nice. Crunchy. Oh, the whale. Well, we did it. Very eepy day today, but we did it. We did our Eden. Now the fun part, the wing light run. With this place, this is Orbit. After you finish Eden in Sky, and you get sent to Orbit. Just want the fast route? Yeah, we just go through the window. Just go through the window. Man, I wish I had coffee. I want coffee so bad. Good. I was staring at my water and I'm like, I don't even want this. My poor water. It's like rejected. I'm drinking it, but I just don't want it. Which I love water, so that's how you know that I just really want coffee. It's fine. Want coffee, B? Get coffee and then bring me some, please. Thank you. Much appreciated in advance. I feel very eepy. Like I just feel like not awake, you know? You know, like I've been awake for like hours. I've been awake since 6 this morning. It's almost 11, but I don't feel awake. Does that make sense? Like I feel groggy, like eepy and groggy. I just want to wake up. We got a wing light run to do. We gotta go get wing light. Gotta be awake for that. To get my second cup, so I had to go out earlier. Oh no. It's not like it really wakes me up. I think it's just like, it's from habit, you know? It's just from habit. Mush, your neck was bent very far back. I was concerned for you. Man, I can't spell today. Sorry, I'm just answering a DM on the side. There we go. Keep fire item in case we do Granny. Is it almost Granny time? Oh, we got a while until Granny, but you're right. Let me... go small. And this one is the capes. Where is it? There it is. I'm like, where's 9-colored deer at? See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't feel awake. Brain is not braining. But like in the bad way. Can't. I'm running, Mush. I got little legs. Look at me. Let me run with my little legs. Oh, you're ready. Okay, I see you. All right. Don't forget your exclamation reborn. See what you're coming back as in the next life. I'll be returning as a Cinnamoroll plush. Aw, cute. Mush coming back as a black shard. Ooh. Mush's black shard that lands at the Isle Elder Temple so they can visit Grandpa and scare moths. Very on brand. Alright, are we spinning today? Are we doing the spins like we've been doing? Nope, it stood me right up. But it might be because I'm chippy. Let's see. Just do it to Mush. Oh yeah, Mush is spinning. $128. Very nice. So with the 2 from Aurora, we'll come back with 130. We'll only need 20 to get to 11 wedges. So that means we only need 70 to get to 200. Not bad. Not bad. Alright, let's run into Vault. Get this Winglight run started. Get this wax too. Did you get that one? Kind of wasn't letting me land on there. There we go. Hi, Van. You got the wing, then? Happy today, happy today. Happy Pride. Everyone keeps saying Happy Pride Month, and I'm like, you know what? What if it's just Happy Pride? Because it's just Pride forever. It just never ends. It is Pride year. You know, Days of Color started at the end of May. You know, we started early. Might as well finish strong. Just go ahead and just carry it out in the rest of the year. Might as well, right? There we go. No, you right, Ven. No, you right. No, you right. I was saying, like, when we saw that it was only 2 weeks, I was like, you know, I'm a little disappointed that the Days of Color, the event for Pride, is only 2 weeks, but everything else has been 3 weeks. That's a little... Which I know, like, it ends and Aurora begins. Like, I get that. You know, but... I have opinions, and they go in the feedback channel on the Discord. You know? That's fair, Mush. I am curious about if there's gonna be new stuff. We didn't really get to test in beta, and then whenever there's been like a new like Aurora thing, they don't show us the new stuff really in beta. So I'm curious if there will be anything new. Don't want to be a hater, but I've literally been to the Aurora concert over 200 times. I'm so burnt out. That is so fair. Yeah, I definitely think, like, if it's gonna be a big thing every year, like, there needs to be new stuff every year, because it's been every year that we've had an Aurora event. So I definitely think, like, you know, new, like, does that make sense? I mean, we've gone to it a lot. It's such a great event, but I don't want to get burned out on it. You know. Was hyped for a Cure for Me segment, to be honest. That's what, like, I said before, like, I think it'd be cool if they added, like, a separate portion, like the main concert, and then like a encore concert where it's like after the concert ends, there's like a spot where you can sit, and it's like a new portion of the concert opens up, and you can like go there, and it's like new songs. I know that'd be like a lot of work though, because they'd have to talk to Aurora about that, and then they'd have to like actually make the thing, you know. So it's like a whole thing. But I think, I don't know. I think that it'd be nice. There's randoms, Mush. I'm trying to select you. I was struggling. But to be fair, like, there are new Sky Kids and a lot of like Aurora fans that maybe haven't participated in it before, and this will be their opportunity to participate. So, like, I get like maybe why they may not feel the need to do new stuff for it, because like there are new people that are gonna see it and it's gonna be new to them. But I do think for like those of us that have been here since the Aurora season. You know, it's been the same stuff for a long time now. They added the games. The games are there. But, I never do them. Because even those have become a bit repetitive. That's why I like the when we have like the global chat and then like we're able to like come up with other things to do, like the waterfall of tears and the heart towers. I think those are fun. You can see all the Sky Kids come together. Or when the Sky Kids just follow me while I'm on a crab and I'm doing like the little star, and then I turn around and they're all doing the star or the heart. Last time it was the heart, which was cute. Also, again, for everybody that didn't see and wasn't here earlier, I did add the Pride emotes to BTTV. A few of them are pending review, which feels a little homophobic, but, you know. So we do have some of those, and those will stay up permanently. I just have never had a chance to make them, so I finally sat down and got them made. And those will stay there. Alright, let's go to 9 Caladia. They're still blue! What did they do to you? What did they do? I want to know what it is about, like, 9-colored deer. Like, what happened? Like, what did they change that caused it to become blue? Why are you blue? Are you blue now? Like, is that are you supposed to be blue now? I don't know. Maybe? I don't know. I mean, maybe it's supposed to be blue? It just feels weird that it's blue. I would have thought, like, that would have been, like, in the patch notes, though, like, 9-colored deer color update. I don't know. Something. Is the water deeper? No, I'm just chibi. No, I'm just chibi. I really wish y'all saw that ad too. It wasn't what was the ad? Story time, then. Tell us the story. So it was an ad for Fantasy Life, but was like real life people's faces photoshopped on the claymation bodies. Four of them went fishing, and then a giant fish landed on one of the people. I think they died. Angel version of them floated into the sky and revealed the Fantasy Life logo. That's okay. I love Fantasy Life. I haven't played the new one. But I played like the one that was out for 3DS or DS. I don't remember. All right, we've got Vault. I'm just gonna change my cape really quick. Remind me of those unhinged Animal Crossing GameCube ads. Oh, I was watching something. No, I was scrolling on TikTok and like I happened to like be doing something else. So I just left it open to like whichever one it landed on. As I do. And it was on one where it was like talking about Nintendo ads throughout the years and like how they had to like change like their ads. Like originally like they were marketing to like little kids, and like those little kids that had like the Super Nintendo like grew up, and so then they were marketing for teenagers. And like it was like showing like the old ads and stuff, and like watching them I was like, oh my gosh, I remember these ads, I remember these. Like especially like the Wii ad commercial where it's like the creators, like the developers at Nintendo, like they show up at some random family's home with like the Wiimotes, and they're like, we would like to play. And I was like, oh my gosh, I remember this commercial. And then the Wii U, which was just a flop. And then with Suits, and then like they showed like the Switch commercial, and then they showed the like the Switch 2, and I was like, man, the Switch 2 commercial, like the vibes are just so off to me. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Do we feel like Switch 2 is gonna be like the Wii U? I enjoyed the Wii U, but it was definitely like their flop console. Take my hand, Mush. Ice Room's coffin. No. So she does not offer as much as it thinks it does. I feel like a lot of it's behind a paywall, right? Like there's a lot of paywalls with Switch 2. Like you already have like your Nintendo subscription you have to have, like the subscription to have like the online play. And then on top of that, to use like the little voice thingy, I think it's like a $5 monthly subscription. I don't know. I think for like the hardcore Nintendo fans, it'll be worth it to them. Always be pissed by the online subscription, by the way, and don't even have a Switch. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like the online subscription, like you can still play like I could still play Sky and stuff without it. It's like their stuff. But yeah, it's frustrating for sure. Yeah, I've had a family plan for forever for Animal Crossing. Like I had the family plan for Animal Crossing, so I could have like multiple accounts that could like play at the same time, and then I could like play across as. But I'm probably gonna switch over to just a single player account. Oh. Okay. We emerged right as I went in the ground. I'm playing Animal Crossing online, but with Sky and... Is that supposed to say Palia? And Nikki right there. It's so much easier to not buy a subscription. Yeah, that's very fair. Like... No, it says Polly. I haven't heard of that game, Ben. Tell me about it. Explain it to me. Yeah, tell me about it. Like Sky, except there's a new concert every year and no IAPs, 100 people per private server. 100 people per private server? Did you get that one much? 100 people. Like you can invite up to 100 people? Interesting, then. I'll have to look into this game. I'll have to look into it. But no, that's very fair. I used to have PlayStation Plus subscription, so I could like use that, but I canceled that because I never used it. And now it's like the same thing with my Nintendo subscription. I don't even have like the there's like the, I don't remember what it's called, but it's like where you can get like the free like content through it. Like while you have it, you can have like access to like the Happy Home design for Animal Crossing. And there's like other stuff on there too, like Mario. And it's also the one where you can play like retro games. I don't even have that one. Why does nobody have coffee? Why do none of us have coffee? What's going on? Is there a bean shortage? What's going on? No, it's a lazy / money shortage is what it is. I just haven't haven't bought any. It's too expensive to order. Coffee here, but I don't drink. Must bring here. See, but it's probably like the hot coffee, right? See, I only drink cold coffee. I want a caramel frap is what I want. Can wait for it to cool down, but it's just, no, ew, gross. To room temp? No, thank you. Put ice in it. But I don't like to put ice in it because then it waters it down. I don't like watery coffee. Mom Wave has a fit if someone drinks cool down coffee. So does my nanny. Not really a fit, but she judges. Like, we'll talk about... She's like, I'm having my first cup of coffee. And I'm like, oh, me too. And she's like, it's iced coffee. Doesn't count. She just doesn't get it. She doesn't get it. Lukewarm coffee is a hate crime. I can't... can't do lukewarm coffee. It's nasty. Me slurping all the old coffee before I put the cup in the dishwasher. Imagine using a dishwasher. I have one, I just don't use it. I never have enough for it. There we go. It's only like I clean the dishes as I go. But no, I would have to pour that coffee out. It's all lukewarm. Ew, it's nasty. What? Hello? She's on something else today. I don't know what her deal is. Go. Just about done with Vault. Right, let's head into Wasteland. We'll go to Treasure Reef, get the 2 from here. guess one nice thing about like the Aurora concert coming back every year is that then people that weren't here for the season have a chance to get like the IAPs. Imagine if other seasons did that. Side eyes, TGC. It's nice that we had like the Little Prince come back. I'm hoping that means like we'll see the same thing with like Moomin and Nine Colored Deer as well. Or like maybe we'll see them come back as like in an event. I could see Nine Colored Deer being part of like Days of Color. Or even Moomin. Moomin is very LGBT coded, which makes sense because the author. Wonder how that works legally. I'm sure they have to get in contact with like the owners of the like IP that own the copyright. But if they did it for Little Prince, I'm sure they can do it for Nine Colored Deer and Moomin. Wrong closet. Alright, let me change my mask here. And we will go to Wasteland. There it is. I was like, where's the mask I was wearing? Good morning, Mama Alien. How doing? I would love a season where we can go over there. I want to know what that is. Been bothering me since I've been a moth. I'm like, what is it? It's like a factory. It looks like a factory. What were they doing there? I want to know. Let me see. Good. How was Eden? Popped in earlier when I was half asleep. That's alright. It was a little spicy, but you know. Where they create the baby krill? Maybe. Maybe. When you go to like the crab fields, if you look out like over the water, you can see like where Treasure Reef is. And that's why that's the hill that I will die on, is they never should have moved the boat to go to Treasure Reef. It used to be where Crabfield is, and they moved it because people complained that it was too difficult to get to. Not difficult, but like it took too much time to get there. And I'm like, yes, it took longer, But we also were able to just warp there during the season. And I'm like, what does it matter? The only reason you're gonna go there is to visit it or for wing light runs. So what does it matter? Just doesn't make sense that it's like you go on clouds to a place that's in the water. That's another question. Are krill organic or are they born one size and stay that way forever? Well, Bongo is our baby. Is a little baby krill. So, for the sake of Bongo, you know. My critique of Golden Wasteland is that I cannot use the boat on the right-hand side as shorthand for anything because there are, in fact, 3 notable boats on the right-hand side in Wasteland. 3? 1, 2. Where's the 3rd one? I'm drawing a blank. There's one in the social area and one in the next area. You're right, though. But where's the 3rd one? Crabfield? Oh, because, like, the actual boat. Okay, I thought you meant, like, just, like, the sit boat. Like, the boats you sit in. Okay. That's fair, yeah. I always call that one the broken boat. But that one also could possibly not work because you have the Ark, and the Ark is broken. So someone might think you mean the Ark. Just gotta see something here. Oh, that might have been the music. I could hear water drops, and I saw, like, the rain up here. So I was like, is that in-game, or is that the music? Curious Mushy, what does G mean? So G is just short for, like, got. That's just to let me know that they got the wing. We used to do honks. We used to do emotes. But, like, when we're in a big group, sometimes, like, I can't see everybody, like, that honks or everybody that does the emote. So I told them, like, y'all can still do the emote or y'all can still honk if y'all want. But I'll know for sure, like, if you do, like, something in the chat. It doesn't have to be G. You can just do, like, a letter, or you can say got. Some people put, like, capital G, lowercase o, capital T for Game of Thrones, which is cute. Some people would actually spell out Game of Thrones, which I thought was silly, because I'm like, you know, okay, let's make it harder. Let's make it harder on ourselves. Why not? But yeah. Yeah, it just helps me to see for sure that you got it. Also, though, G is funny because that's what I put on all of my, like, message boats or meditations or anything. Like, if I have to name something or if I have to do a medi, I just put G. Because it's, like, the first thing that pops up whenever you open the PlayStation keyboard. But yeah, the boat for Treasure Reef used to be right here. In beta. When we were testing. And there's Treasure Reef right there. everybody complained that it was too out of the way. And I was like, what do you mean? It's not. We can warp to the area. Makes so much more sense, right? Doesn't it just makes sense for it to be there? Notice Sky on Steam had a keyboard on screen in big picture mode. Really? I really don't play Sky on PC very much. So I really don't know. Like, anytime that there's anything for that, like, I have no idea. I probably should play it on multiple platforms more often so I can know, like, all the things, but PlayStation just works the best for me. I feel like it has just as good quality as PC Sky without it being on my PC and, like, taking up that much more of my PC while I'm streaming. Never used big picture mode on Steam, so I also didn't know that. Interesting. Right. Hi, Ark. That owl is exactly how I feel. Like, their expression, their eyes, the 69 cup, whatever that is in their hand. That's me. That's literally me. If I had coffee, things would be better. Christ. Do y'all remember, what is it from Dexter's Laboratory? Okay, this is a very old cartoon. The episode where Dexter and Dee Dee start drinking all of the coffee, and then the parents wake up and they're like dead because all the coffee's gone. It is, Ben. It is an old cartoon. It's older than me. Dexter's Laboratory. It came out... Let me see. When was the first episode? Oh, it's not as old as I thought it was. Okay, no, it's not. It's not old. I don't know why I thought it was like... I thought it was like 30 years older than what it was. Okay. I guess because it was like already on when I was, you know, little, so. But yeah. Leans out of coffin. Then calm down. What year did it come out? 1995. I thought it came out in like the 70s. A lot of Dexter, Powerpuff Girls, inspired by Hanna-Barbera cartoons in the 60s. That's what I was thinking. I thought it came out like in late 60s, early 70s. So wait, so then did Powerpuff Girls also come out? When was Powerpuff? 98. Okay. It's also 90s. Man. I also thought that was like from like the 70s. Man. Powerpuff Girls, my beloved. $160. Anyways. That's how I feel right now. It's like the parents in that episode. No coffee. Dead inside. I mean, there's something out of the ordinary there. Here we go. Wasteland done. Let's go into Valley next. We got cakes here today too. Yeah. Yeah, Powerpuff Girls, Dexter's Laboratory. Samurai Jack too. I loved Samurai Jack. Aw, look at them with their rainbow cape. Codename Kids Next Door. Oh my gosh. Johnny Bravo. I never could get into Johnny Bravo. I hated him. Cow and Chicken. Oh my gosh. Cow and Chicken. Cat Dog kind of freaked me out. Not gonna lie. I could not get into Cat Dog. Recess. I loved Recess. Going down memory lane, I'm in my element. Always. The Proud Family was so good too. I know that's like a whole different production, but I loved Proud Family. American Dragon, Jake Long, yes. What is the one? Code Lyoko and Shaolin Showdown. Oh my gosh. I was obsessed with both of those. Samurai Jack was spooky for you, Mush? It was kind of spooky. Samurai Jack was kind of spooky. Oh yeah, Wing Light. So that's very fair. But I think that's what I loved about it. Loved Code Lyoko. Me too. When I don't remember any of their names, so when they finally got What's-Her-Face like into the real world, I was crying. I was screaming and crying. It was also very late at night. Yeah, it was on very late. It was like right before Adult Swim would start. And then I would watch Adult Swim. Ugh. That's funny, because I did a rewatch of Code Lyoko not too long ago, when I had Netflix there for a little while. This is on there. Go. Shows that I watched like as a baby, like out of the box. Azumafu, I think is one of them. Dragon Tales. Ugh, I was obsessed. Zabumafu. Zabumafu. Arthur. Yeah, Arthur. Cyber Chase and Little Bear. Ugh. Memories unlocked. I'm very convinced I've watched every single episode and I still remember the opening song. For Zabumafu Mush? Ugh. Yeah, I loved Subufu. Whenever he'd come up to like describe like what he animals of see. Can you help us guess this? For some reason I had all the VHSs of Barney when I was little. The orange tape cassette for like VHS. Even though I did not like Barney very much. Power Rangers? Ah, Power Rangers. I recently had some Power Rangers on TikTok, and I was like, this is so cringe. I don't remember it being this cringe, but I think it's just because, like, back then, like, that was peak entertainment. Are any of these white? Oh, here we go. What is it? Bear in the Big Blue House? This one? We're in the colors ceremony. I was waiting for it. I knew somebody was gonna say something. Listen, when you look at my die, I'm very clearly not ignoring color. What was the one animated show like featuring Jackie Chan? It reminded me of like Shaolin Showdown. Like they had like the tiles where they could use Roly Poly. Oh my gosh. I used to love Roly Poly, but also because I loved Roly Polies. So Sagwa the Chinese cat. Oh, I used to love that one too, man. So many that I just don't remember. Between the Lions, I don't remember that one. I might have seen it, but I'm not sure. Jackie Chan Adventures, that's it. And then as we aged up, I was all about Teen Titans. Ugh. Raven needed more screen time. More episodes about Raven. Wanted to be Starfire and Raven equally. Never mind. I was just obsessed with Raven. But also, like, I was big into, like, DC and Marvel. So outgoing and helpful, but also goth girly. I mean, you can be both, for sure. You can definitely be both. I hate Starfire, she's very annoying to me. Yeah, I mean, I think that was, like, a big part of her character was, you know, she was lovable, but, like, got very irksome. I love I think it was a movie. I don't think it was an episode. I think it was like a whole movie, like when they go to Japan and she kisses like one of the people there so she can learn Japanese. And Poor Robin's heart is just broken. I think my favorite, like, of Teen Titans was whenever it was like about Raven, like when Trigon was trying to return, or did return. Those were my favorite. I remember watching those as a kid and I was like, no, because like the episode would end and you have to wait for the next one because they did it. I think they did it in like 3 parts. We were watching Inuyasha. I was just about to say, like, and then Adult Swim would come on and like Inuyasha would be on there. And then I think, I don't remember if Naruto was on, I don't think it was on Adult Swim, but I think it was like right before Adult Swim. Dragon Ball. We're watching Inuyasha is funny because the dialogue is almost like a podcast. What? There's like Hunter x Hunter does that where like they narrate the anime a lot and they have like they have like callbacks to like previous episodes. I love Hunter x Hunter. Yu Hakusho? Hold on. That sounds familiar. That looks familiar. It's also from the guy that made Hunter x Hunter. It looks... I feel like I've seen it.
Get up.
Hi, Ingrid.
Get up. Get
We're
up.
talking about old cartoons and anime and stuff that we used to watch. Death Note? Death Note. Oh my gosh. Bleach. I used to watch Bleach. Which they did, like, or they're doing a remake of Bleach. Full Metal Alchemist, I used to love. Wish they did a remake of that. It's a new arc of Bleach. Love that. That's like Samurai Jack. Didn't they do like a new arc of it recently? By recent, I mean like within like the last 5 years, wasn't it? Might have been longer than that. I don't know. I haven't watched it. Yeah, I don't remember if it was on Netflix or what it was on. Uh, 2017? Why does it feel like it was more recent? Time is a soup, y'all. It was on Adult Swim. Toonami programming. A new what? A new arc? new art. Goodness. Oh, we didn't get this cake earlier. Let's grab this. Get the wings from Village of Dreams. And from the theater. Hi, Awawa. We'll see you tomorrow. The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. I loved Mandy. Didn't they do a spin-off of that too? How do we get this far without mentioning Ed, Ed, and Eddie? Obsessed. Loved Ed, Ed, and Eddie. As an adult, one thing I love about Ed and Eddie is the subtle way that the show promotes different kinds of masculinity. Yeah, you're right. Always just wanted them to take, like, Jimmy's brace, like, the braces, the mouth thingy off. I just hated it. Fairly Odd Parents. It kind of got a little bit odd. Like, they're, like, in the newer episodes, but, you know, the classic ones were good. SpongeBob, same thing, like, these newer ones. I've seen some, like, clips of, like, the newer episodes, and I'm like, I don't even know what this is anymore. But we love our SpongeBob here. I never could really... I never could really get into Jimmy Neutron. Like, I would watch it, but I wasn't, like, in love with it. I loved, like, the crossover episode of, like, Fairly Odd Parents and Jimmy Neutron. Haven't been able to watch it since Butch Hartman did his thing. You're fine, friend. It's okay. Alright, next we're gonna go to Winpats. Yeah, Winpats. a newer cartoon that I had seen that I watched it. I watched it with someone and I was like, this is cute. Like I could watch this and like not like really watch it, but enjoy it. And then I ended up like actually watching it. It was like Craig of the Creek. That reminded me of like old cartoons watching it. Like not like the animation style of it, but just like the vibe. Really loved was Owl House. I love Owl House. I'm so sad that it's over. At Craig of the Creek is pretty good. Steven Universe, another great one. Adventure Time. We're on a nostalgia trip, apparently. Watch it just because it's gay. It's good, though. It's good. Like, even if you're not watching it for that aspect. I'm just sad that it's over. But like we could have gotten so much more out of it. But maybe it's good that it ended before they ruined it or something. Binged it in the span of 2 days. One cartoon that like was very popular that I never watched until recently was Gravity Falls. I didn't watch it like when it came out and it was popular, but I watched it more recently. Does anyone watch She-Ra? I haven't watched it because I don't have Netflix right now. But Ren, our invisible mod, is always recommending it to me. I haven't seen Gravity Falls yet, but I hear lots of good things. Yeah, if you like cartoons where it's like a lot of lore and a lot of like connecting the dots to like figure out the mystery, I like Gravity Falls. I want to watch the newer Mickey Mouse shorts on YouTube. They were so good. I have not. We did recently do, different subject, but we did recently do like a rewatch of Avatar: The Last Airbender and The Legend of Korra. I'm very excited for the new Avatar series. Why is much typing a bunch of G's? We're talking about that earlier. So that's to let me know that they got the wing light. It's easier for me to see like the letter than it is like to see the emote or like if you honk. So that's what we do. Like when people wing light run with us. Yes, yeah, G is in like got it. It's just short for got. But you could literally put whatever letter. Like, if you just put something, I know, like, you're meaning, like, you got it. Whoa, why'd the light just change like that all of a sudden? Here come the ads. It's a good time to go get a drink and a snack in the restroom. Stretch. That reminds me of, like, since we're talking about, like, old cartoons, we talked about this before, but I used to love, like, watching the cartoons and, like, the commercials would run, and, like, they had, like, the Toonami set up, so, like, then, like, you'd see Tom in his spaceship. I feel like most people are in ads, so they're probably not gonna know what I'm talking about. Those always give me the nostalgia, though. The same Weird Fantasy Life ad of someone being squished by a fish. I'm gonna have to look it up. I'm gonna have to look this ad up, because I haven't seen it. Candles. Did you ever have Comcast On Demand video? I didn't. I think we had, though... Oh, what was it called? Or no, there was Comcast, but we had... I think it... Was it Xfinity? I think was the name of it? Something like that, right? Or had, like, all the anime on there. Now I have Crunchyroll. That's, like, the only subscription that I have. You know, I just love, like, it's the new name for Comcast. Oh, okay. Hey, the thing is still gone. Use a TV box. Yeah. Yeah, we didn't ever have, like, the TV box. It was just, like, whatever came up, like, on the cable. Man, cable TV. Do you think, like, having to sit through commercials taught us patience? Is that the difference between, like, us and, like, the babies now? It's like they don't have to sit through commercials, so, like, that's why they're not patient. Plus, check the other channels, to be honest. No, I would go use the restroom and get snacks and stuff, and it was a race. I knew I had 3 minutes. I had 3 minutes to go do what I needed to do before commercials were over. Or doing chores during commercials. So, like, you'd have chores and, like, but you wanted to watch your cartoons. So, like, commercial would come on and you grab the vacuum really quick and vacuum the living room during the commercial. Do dishes during the commercial. None of them were clean because, like, you were just trying to speed run. And then you get in trouble. You have to wash them again. I learned my lesson, though, from that, because the relatives I was living at that time, if you didn't wash them the right way, like, where they were clean, then they would take them, like, all the dishes out of the cabinet, and you have to wash all of them. So I didn't make that mistake twice. or taking out the trash at night. Had to teach myself not to spend 10 minutes on one plate. I was always worried that, like, I wouldn't get all the soap off. I feel like I heard about, like, I feel like someone told me stories of people dying from, like, not getting all the soap off their plates. And so then, like, I was just terrified of not rinsing them enough and getting all the soap off. But no, I loved, like, the Toonami where, like, then it would show, like, Tom in space and be like, you know, we'll be right back from the ads or from the commercials or whatever. And, like, he would talk to you for a little bit. And I'd be like, see you in a little bit, Tom. And then, like, when the commercials are over, like, then, like, it would go back to Toonami and then it would go back to, like, the cartoon. Remember those Fruit Gusher commercials where people's heads got all big? Was it Gushers that did that? Because I remember that. Was it Gushers? Was that what their name was? I thought it was like Air or something. Like, not, is it Airheads? Yeah, the Airheads. I remember those making people's, like, in the commercials, like, their heads getting big. Because it's like a balloon is their whole thing. Alright, let's go into Forest now. I remember this one commercial that would come on, and it was for like a thigh pillow. I don't know why I remember this commercial. I think it's because I wanted one. And it was so that way, like, your legs, like, you could put like the pillow between your legs, and it had like curves on both sides, and so that way your legs would be straight while you're sleeping. And I was like, that sounds comfy. And I always remember that commercial. I remember the phone number for it too, to where you could order one. Not that we ever ordered one, but it's like some of the dumb things that you remember that are useless. Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Does anybody remember that cartoon? Does anybody remember Foster's? Also, Zoom. Oh my gosh, memory unlocked. I remember Zoom. I remember like the PBS commercial, like the PBS cartoons too. What was the one? It was like, it was all about math. And I don't know why I was obsessed with it. Like when there was like a show, like a episode where they talked about negative numbers. And I was so excited because I already knew about negative numbers. I think that is right. Cyber Chase, right? Let's see. Cyber Chase. I was thinking that was a different one. That is it. Cyber Chase. so good. Kim Possible. I was obsessed with Kim Possible, specifically Shigo. I was obsessed with Shigo for all the reasons. Edutainment software? That sounds familiar. Edutainment. Let me pull up Google because I'm like, I don't remember, but I feel like I remember. Reader Rabbit? That sounds familiar. Reader Rabbit. Oh, yes. We had to do those when we were in school. What was the one? There was one where, like, it was math, though. And you had to, like, answer the questions and you would, like, navigate an island. Man. I loved it. I didn't want to go back to class. I just wanted to keep playing my math game. It reminds me of Bloxors. We played Bloxors on stream. It was one of the sub goals during the supportathon. I remember having to like write down all of the codes for like if you beat a level, you could get a code where you could start from that level. Yu-Gi-Oh! I was obsessed with Yu-Gi-Oh! I had so many Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards when I was little. And I remember like we would play like in school with them, and one day I was sick and I came back and someone had stolen them out of my desk. And I knew who it was too, because like I had written on the back of some of them and I saw them playing and I saw that they had my cards. But like I couldn't prove that they were mine, so it's okay. I got them back in other ways. But I was upsetty. I used to have a binder with Pokemon cards too. I'll tell him where that went. I moved so much, like keeping track of those things. Impossible. Magic the Gathering kid, guess my age? No. No age, no specific age talk. We're all 69 or 420 here. Winx. I used to be unironically obsessed with the Winx Club. They did like a show on Netflix of it. I don't remember what the name of it was, but like I think it got canceled. They only did like a couple of seasons, but I thought it was pretty good. Totally Spies. Ah, yes, Totally Spies. I was obsessed with Totally Spies. I wanted to be a spy. From watching that, I feel like I would have been a good spy. Except I'm lazy. That's So Raven. Oh my gosh, I was obsessed with That's So Raven. Watch Totally Spies more than Winx. Yeah. Both good. Sabrina the Teenage Witch, both the animated cartoon and like the live one. Charmed. That's not a cartoon, but anybody watch Charmed? I am still obsessed with Charmed. Oh, so good. Prefer live action Sabrina? Me too. Me too. I did too. bothering us. We're on a nostalgia trip right now, crabs. Leave us alone. Man, totally spies. Oh my gosh. I did also watch like iCarly and Victorious. They didn't hit though for me like the same as like Raven and like older shows did. Lizzie McGuire, like the Lizzie McGuire show. Rocket Power. Oh my goodness. Memory unlocked. Cheetah Girls? Does anybody remember Cheetah Girls? Oh no, not Rugrats. Please don't. When I was little, okay, Rugrats. Okay. The movie, like the Rugrats movie, when, what was it? What's the baby's name? Like the youngest one? Is it Tom? It's Tommy's little brother. Is it Dill? But it's like one where they get lost like in the woods or something. I don't remember the whole, but like she just had the baby. I hated that baby. Mind you, I was a baby at that time. I was little. I hated him and was so on Tommy's side. I was like, just leave him. I was like, leave that baby. I don't know why. I just absolutely despised him. But Rugrats had a lot of like heavy stuff in it that you just didn't understand. I guess it's kind of like Bluey today. Like there's like stuff for adults that like little kids won't understand. Not like inappropriate stuff, but like, which I don't know because I haven't watched Bluey. Nobody judge me. I haven't watched Bluey. My mom didn't allow me to watch SpongeBob because she said it would make me stupid. No, I had a teacher that she said, like, she was very adamant that, like, there was, like, studies that SpongeBob would make you dumb. And she would talk about it all the time. And I was like, I watched SpongeBob, like, my whole life. Now as an adult, I'm like, maybe she was right. Is that why I'm dumb? Beavis and Butthead once they got in trouble? Oh no. Surprised my parents let me watch Simpsons and King of the Hill. I love both of those. I haven't watched Simpsons in 84 years. King of the Hill I did a rewatch not too long ago. And now they're gonna have like a new series of it. You know what it is? They're catching on that like they're hitting us with nostalgia with like these remakes, and that's why like they're doing so well. My thing is like you have to like stay true to the original. Like if you don't stay true to the original, then I'm not gonna like the remake. Like or like the spin-off or like the new series. Keep it close to the source material, but obviously like appropriate for the time. Because some of those shows would not make it on TV today. I love watching, like, I'll see on TikTok clips of, like, anime, and it shows, like, the original anime, and then, like, what was that? It was, like, a censoring thing, where, like, they would have the anime, they would revoice everything, they would change, like, stuff in it, like, to make it more appropriate for kids. For kids. That's literally the name of it. For kids. I never watched that. I always just watched, like, the actual anime. But I love seeing, like, the differences between them. I'm like, this is wild. Like, it's a whole different cartoon, whole different anime, whole different show. Sorry to any of the 4Kids watchers out there. Couldn't be me. One Piece 4Kids. Exactly. That's what I keep seeing, and I'm like, whoa. That's kind of wild. Alright, we got 11 minutes until Granny. I think we can get to the wing light behind the temple, come back, and run into meet Granny. We're already almost back to 200 wings. And it hasn't even been 3 hours yet. Look at us. We're speedrunning today. Teletubbies. I was obsessed with Teletubbies. I was a little baby. That's all I wanted to watch was Teletubbies. Which now I'm like, that show was so wild and creepy. Like, who came up with that? But, man, at the time, loved it. It wasn't like a series, but Spy Kids, like the movies, I loved the movies. The Spy Kid movies. Oh my gosh. Spy Kids watch party when? Mush, you watch Spy Kids? I didn't know this about you. Winx will always have a special place in my heart, only until season 4 though. The rest is meh. Really? I have no memory specifically of it. I just remember watching it and loving it. Many times? Okay, Mosh. Okay. What was the one? It was like a dark fantasy movie. The Dark Crystal. I love The Dark Crystal. I watched that a lot. Princess Bride, I watched like 84 million times. That was like my Titanic there for a while. I've told this story before. My niece, every day when she would get home from school, because like at one point we were living together, she would watch Titanic. Because we had like the old Titanic, like the old one, like on 2 separate VHS tapes. For me, it was Princess Bride. I would get home and watch that every day when I would get home from school. As you wish. As he goes rolling down the hill. The Black Cauldron. Ooh, Black Cauldron. I remember. I never really got into Smurfs. I know a lot of people really loved Smurfs. Don't come for me if you love Smurfs. I liked it. But, like, I didn't really get into it. I'll just see, like, an episode here and there. I really watched Smurfs, but I was addicted to the PS1 game. I remember a Finding Nemo game that I used to like play a lot, and I would get so frustrated. I think it was on the Game Boy. I remember it was on Game Boy Color. I don't remember what it was on. And you had to like swim away from the sharks and stuff. It was very Donkey Kong coded, I feel like. I hated it. But I was like, I can do this. I literally play Zelda. How could I not swim away from these fish? Hi, Chilled Fox. How are you doing? Ocarina of Time was my game too. I would play that every day when I got home from school. Good, how are you? We're good. We're on a little bit of like a nostalgia trip for some reason right now, talking about old cartoons and shows and stuff we used to watch. We just finished dailies in Eden earlier, and we're doing our wing light run right now. We're just about back to 12 wedges. Let's see. We got 5 minutes until Granny. And then after Granny, we need to go back to Valley to get the sliding race wing light. AFK for a bit, BRB. Alright, mish. Did dailies and Geyser. Look at you go. Hitting up Granny right now. Nice. Very nice. Having a lot of voice cracks today because I'm not hydrating. I want coffee. I don't want this water. Mouth's very dry right now. But I don't want this water. I want coffee. Not 70% water, you're 70% coffee. No, I do love water. I'm just craving coffee right now. But I drink lots of water. I would say, though, that I'm 70% spite. And the rest of me is made up of everything else. Fueled by rage and spite. Teehee. We're here, Granny. %70% arc. So what's the 30? What's the other 30% then? Knows mysteries. Mystery Wiesna. Get it? %30 anxiety. Oh no, I'm infinite percent of anxiety. 50% C, 50% weed. Okay, Ben. Ben is the ocean. Dark and arc. Oh, I got it. Yes, I got it. I know, Ben, I know. The kelp. Juice. %1 evil, 99% hot gas. Plankton. Karen was always ready. I watched, they did like a new, like a recent movie about Karen on Netflix. I watched it and I was like, this like completely destroys all the lore that we had of them in the past. And I hate when anything, whether it's a cartoon, a game, if it breaks the lore, it breaks my heart. Because then like, I'm like, I can't be immersed in this anymore because now you've broken the lore. Wizards of Waverly Place reboot too? Okay. Y'all, don't judge me. Don't judge me. I've never seen Wizards of Waverly Place. Don't judge me. I never watched it. When it was coming out, I was moving a lot. And so like a lot of the stuff that was coming out at that time, I didn't really get to watch. I'm judging. Wow. Ingrid judgmental. Tisk tisk. Now let me pull up words. Let me pull up some voids. Voids. Decide. I think decided might be the big word. There's another D. Anybody wants to try it? I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna run to the restroom, do a little stretchy stretch, and I'll be right back. I'm back. Welcome back, Mush. Hi, B. I'm krill dodging down pretty well. Recollecting wing light now. Nice. Why would you want to dodge the krill, though? Why not just let them hug you? Look at Bongo. You wouldn't let Bongo hug you? You would dodge Bongo? Wow. I got some hugs, trust, but I feel like they weren't consensual hugs. I feel like they were forced upon you. Hi, Mav. Hi, TGC. How's it going? We're taking a little break at Granny from the Winglight run after Eden. We've been talking about nostalgia today for some reason. We've been talking about old cartoons and movies and anime and games a little bit. Granny's going to be ending here in just a moment. Doesn't look like we're going to get this one. That's okay, though, because Granny just ended. Welcome back, Ark. GG's on the words, y'all. Level 4. Where are you? There you are. Hugs. Alright, and we're gonna go home from here. And next we're gonna go to Prairie for the Prairie Winglight run. Yeah, oh yeah, we're gonna go back to Valley actually. We gotta get the sliding race Winglight. That's right, thanks for the reminder. Just gotta get that one. I'm shocked though, we didn't mention Scooby-Doo. I just realized none of us mentioned Scooby-Doo. Y'all can't see, but I'm side-eyeing y'all right now. I'm waiting for someone to say, okay, thank you, Ben. It's like, I wasn't the only one that watched Scooby-Doo, right? Courage? No, we haven't mentioned Courage, but oh my goodness. Courage the Cowardly Dog? Ugh. Obsessed. Return the slab. Scooby-Doo, where are you? I loved Velma. Scooby-Doo successfully transitioned from nostalgia into the modern era. Very true. Very true. I mean, technically, Avatar is an older cartoon. Avatar, The Last Airbender, is over 20 years old now. It turned 20 in February of this year. Y'all. I think I'm getting a cold? Oh no! You know what's wild? June 2nd, like from June 2nd of this year, do y'all know that from June 2nd, we're now closer to the year 2050 than we are to the year 2000? If that doesn't give you some existential dread. hate knowing that. You're welcome. I also hated learning that. Danny Phantom. Nobody has mentioned Danny Phantom. I'm like just thinking of like old cartoons. Like ugh. Is it Fifi? I hope I said the right. Hello. Welcome in. How are you doing? See, it's your first time chatting. Invader Zim. Yeah, Invader Zim was good. I didn't watch as much. I don't think I watched all of that though, but I watched a lot of it. Boomafoo, Out of the Box. Yes, we mentioned Out of the Box. I loved Out of the Box. Fine, how about you? I'm good. I'm good. We're just talking about some old cartoons that we all used to watch. More of a PBJ Otter kid. Yeah, Out of the Box is great. PBJ Otter. I have vague memories. Not really a cartoon, but the OG Addams Family, where my obsession with Morticia began and still has not ended. Used to watch Seven Little Monsters literally every day. Sounds familiar. Monster High. Does anybody remember Monster High? Or Robot and Monster? That one is not like super old, I don't think. It's not as old as the ones we've been talking about. Let me see. Let me pull up Google. Robot and oh, what was that one? Jenny the Teenage Robot? Was that the name of it? Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Yeah, we mentioned that. My Life as a Teenage Robot. That's it. That's it, then. I used to be obsessed. Yeah, Robot and Monster. It's from 2012. So yeah, not as old as like the ones we've been talking about. But I loved Robot and Monster. Captain Sabretooth, Scribble Scramble were my jams. Both medias are Norwegian though. Someone, I don't know them. Hold on. Captain Sabretooth. I don't know this one. Well, it looks familiar, but I don't think I've ever watched it. Like the little picture that comes up for it looks familiar. And then also, what was the one Mush said? Seven Little Monsters? That sounds familiar. Oh, yes, I've seen this. Getting called, got a dip. All right, bye, Ark. You might have said that a while ago. I was looking at the other monitor. After that was Cyber Chase. What was the one? It was about a mummy. It was like King Tut, but like as child mummy. What was that one called? I said I had such a specific after-school routine with TV. My, like, after-school routine was more of a routine than, like, I have now. I would get home, I would put on the TV, but I would like turn it on so I could hear it, and I would go take a shower, and I would make me like a snack. Hi, Cosmic Traveler. Is there working today? No, it starts tomorrow. Tomorrow. It starts at reset. Oh, very full national deck. Look at you. I think we had one person come in that had 98%. Which is pretty cool. I never look at mine. Some pictures of Days of Color before it goes away. Yeah, today is the last day of Days of Color. So yeah, if you want Days of Color stuff, today is the day. Did we get both those wing light? I was very distracted while we were running through there. Did we grab both of those wing light, Mush? But I would watch X-Men a lot too. X-Men? Anybody else watch X-Men as a kid? Like the cartoon? I was obsessed, and still am, with Storm. Storm? Ugh, loved her. And Rogue. But mostly Storm. Where? Next door. No, you can do the Reborn command whenever. You don't have to go to Eden with us to do the Reborn command. The cartoon specifically. I loved the movies too. But I watched the cartoon series all the time. Don't say series in front of your phone if you have an iPhone, because it keeps trying to go off. Mush, I might need help opening this door. Ingrid, reborn as a krill. Didn't really like the movies, but I love the cartoon. Oh, you went through the door. I just warped you. And then it'll just open. What door? There was never a door there. We mentioned a couple of movies. I remember I would watch Fox and the Hound and cry, but I loved Fox and the Hound. Now I'm like, I can't watch that because I will like actually cry. And then they had Fox and the Hound too, and then I had to watch that as well and cry. We've already talked about Robin Hood in Benwave stream. I'm going to talk about that here. What we're going to do, Mush, let's... You know what? Let's do this. Let's go to the cave. Let's go to the cave, get the wings here and the wings in the Prairie Peaks area. We'll go home and we'll use the color warp to get the wing wax, and then we'll get these wings and then the bird's nest wings and then Sanctuary. Switch 2s come with some faulty battery and components of the Joy-Cons. I saw like the battery doesn't have as much of life as like Switch, as the original Switch. As far as the Joy-Cons, Nintendo did already say like they will replace them if you have like the same issues as the OG Switch Joy-Cons. Do I see Aristocats? The Aristocats! Oh my gosh. Jungle Book. I had like a love-hate with Jungle Book. Little Mermaid 2, Snow White and Seven Dwarves. Ah, I loved Snow White. Maybe they'll end stream? I don't know. I don't know. Kind of just depends on how I feel and when we finish and stuff like that. I don't have like a set time. The Magic School Bus. Did we talk about the Magic School Bus earlier? I don't think we did. Always wanted her to be my teacher. Miss Frizzle was so irresponsible, but I wanted her to be my teacher. But yeah, now as an adult, I'm like, that wasn't safe. But like, as a kid, you know. Arthur. We did talk about Arthur earlier. The Berenstein Bears. I think that's how you say it, right? Do y'all remember that one? Didn't they have like a cartoon as well? I know they had the books, but didn't they also... Clifford! I was obsessed with Clifford. They did like a live action movie for Clifford and I could not watch it. I was like, I don't want to watch that. It's gonna ruin it for me. I remember watching all of like the Scooby-Doo movies because I loved Scooby-Doo. All the movies. I remember one specific Scooby-Doo movie. I remember, like, my favorite is, like, I don't remember the name of it, but it's where, like, they're, like, camp counselors at, like, this spoopy camp with, like, monsters, kids, like, Frankenstein's daughter, and I don't remember who else. There's, like, a werewolf, and there's, like, this witch that wants to, like, capture them. I think Scrappy was in that one too. The Johnny Quest a bunch did not age well, but it's fun. Oh yeah. Yeah. What was the one? It was like Power Rangers, but it was like planet. Like it was like eco-friendly. Like what was it? It was the same vibes as Power Rangers, but like... Oh, Mush White Candle. White Candle. Captain Planet. Yeah, I think that's it. Captain Planet, maybe? I'll have to look and see. That sounds right. Big Blue Agreement. Yes. Yes. Bunch of kids from each... Yes. They all had like a different like attribute. Yep, that's it. There we go. We'll get this and go home. Yeah, they had their rings. Oh, my wrist popped. That felt good. Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. Alright, we're gonna go into the Days of Color area. Mush. Use this warp one last time for the wing here. Oops, no, it's fine. We can have repeats. It's okay. This is a movie, but y'all remember Bug's Life? Oh my gosh, Bug's Life. Phase recurs to Cowardly Dog, Ed and Eddie, and Billy and Mandy. Yes, all good ones. We were talking about Powerpuff Girls earlier. Miss Bellum was like my favorite character. Ants! Yes, that's it. I remember the meal toys from... Oh, you're right. Like, I don't know if you're talking about, like, from, like, the Happy Meals from McDonald's. They had the toys. I remember... But no, like, you saying that made me think of... Do y'all remember, like, Bug's Life when they get to the picnic and you see all the giant food, like, wrapped in plastic? I wanted to eat that food so bad. It looked so good. It's like, when you watch any, like, Studio Ghibli movie, the food always looks so good. Oh, the water bubbles! Yes, that water looks so good. I remember disliking How to Train Your Dragon in the beginning because it looked scary to me. That's fair. I didn't watch it for a long time, How to Train Your Dragon, and then I watched like several of them back to back. What was that movie? Was it Spirit? The one about the horse? You know, the horse. I always see TikToks about that. Everybody was obsessed with the horse. I remember watching that one. The horse. Hi, Lulu. How are you doing? What were the... I'm having like vague memories of old ones. I know Ven mentioned in his stream the other day, a couple that we haven't mentioned yet. What was it? What was the name of it? It's the one with like the girl that's like she's like a clown. I remember her doing like the clock like carpet time where like doing like the stretches. What was the name of that one? I'm trying to remember the name. Big comfy couch. Yes, that's it. Here with a blanket and having a hot chocolate with marshmallows. Ooh, very cozy. Yeah, that one was good. Do y'all remember Max and Ruby? I have vague memories of watching that for like a little bit. Little baby Mav. Very vaguely. Maggie and the Ferocious Beast. Ooh, that sounds familiar. It reminds me of they made, I don't know if there was ever, I think there was a cartoon series for let's see. Cuz I know I read the book and then I remember seeing like the movie for it. But I remember reading Where the Wild Things Are, but I swear there was a like a cartoon for it. I know there was like a live action movie that I watched of it. No, I watched the movie, Ben. I watched it. Do you know what books, because we're talking about like old nostalgia stuff, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, did any of y'all read those? I loved Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Ugh. The older cartoon on PBS for Where the Wild Things Are? Oh, okay, so that I wasn't just imagining Yeah, the movie was kind of very hard to follow and kind of hard to watch. And Goosebumps. Do y'all remember the Goosebumps books? I loved the Goosebumps books. We gotta land, let my light recharge. Goosebumps gave me nightmares. I love them. Oh my gosh. The Mask! I loved The Mask. The Mask 2 was okay, but I loved The Mask. Wasn't there also a Mask 3? Yeah, the movie. I love the movie, but the baby and dog pissed me off. Yeah, that was from The Mask 2, wasn't it? Yeah. Flubber! Does anybody remember Flubber? I loved Flubber so much. Flubber and Jumanji. Ugh. A Beetlejuice cartoon? Yes, there was a cartoon, but I love the Beetlejuice movie. Beetlejuice movie is so good. I watched Beetlejuice 2. It was pretty good, too. Don't think you've seen Flubber? You haven't seen Flubber? I love Flubber. Flubber's so silly, I love it. Flubber's so bad! What do you mean? What do you mean? I love Flubber. Watching Alice in Wonderland? Ooh, cartoon, movie. I like both. The movie was really good. Just couldn't take it seriously and didn't think it was that funny. Aw. Dr. Dolittle. Oh my goodness. Dr. Dolittle is good. Love the cartoon Alice. Tim Burton movie gets a bad rep, but I like it. I like it. I just remember watching Jumanji and thinking it was way cooler than Flubber. Oh yeah, I mean, totally different movies there. Just because they both had Robin Williams. You're watching the movie? Ah, it's very good. I watched like they had like a newer Jumanji. I don't know if it was Jumanji 2 or if it had like a different name. Where it was like a video game instead of like the tabletop game. I didn't really like it though. It had The Rock. I think it's Jumanji 2. I just didn't really like it as much as the original. Did anybody talk about Hamtaro? Do I remember Hamtaro? I think that's the name of it, right? Yeah, Hamtaro. Aww. Lily reminded me with the emote. Alright, let's go home. Home. Found the VHS cartoons that haunt my early baby memories. All of them were from Comic Color. Goodness. What was the one cartoon? I don't remember the name of it. Oh man. I'm gonna try to Google it. If someone ever sees my Google searches, that's not it. I don't remember. It was like, this girl moves to this town that's being terrorized by this other girl that's evil, and she's able to, like, make things. I don't remember what it's called. She's able to make, like, little monsters. I cannot remember the name of it. Angela Anaconda, Johnny Test. I remember Johnny Test. I never really got into them, but I remember them. I can't remember the name of it. Making Fiends! That's the name of it. Had me thinking there. Anybody else remember that one? Or just me? Making Fiends. I love that one. Can't even find it? Here. Just search this. Chalk Zone. I remember that. I remember Chalk Zone. Oh my gosh. Another one. My Google searches are mainly my checking my spelling. That's so fair. That's so fair and valid. Words begin to not look like words when you stare at them long enough. Who's that? I didn't see their name. They must have just came for daily though, because it looks like they're going home. What was that one? I think it's Pinky and the Brain. I don't think we talked about that. Let's watch that. Pinky and the Brain, 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 brain. Animaniacs, Tiny Toons. Ugh, yeah, classics. Automod didn't like that combination of Baby and Looney. Then, I don't know why. But yeah, Looney Tunes, oh my goodness, Bugs Bunny, Wile E. Coyote, Tweety Bird, Tom and Jerry. I love Tom and Jerry. Obsessed. Did you ever see the Tom and Jerry movie? Yeah, I did. Yeah. Tom and Jerry are probably at fault for my anger issues. Might be. I could see that. But anytime like a third party was introduced, I was always against whoever it was. Like if there were like other cats or like if the dogs popped up, I was like, stay out of it. Mind your business. A dog, like get out of here. What was the one? What was the one where like the skunk would always show up and terrorize that poor cat? Because he was obsessed with her. I hated him. I don't remember. I don't think that was like a cartoon, but I think it was part of Pepe Le Pew. Oh, yes. Yeah. I always found him problematic. I was like, she has clearly said no. Like, stop it. Get off her. I just always hated him. Oh, it didn't break Piggy this time. Last time it did. And none of us were shocked. We talked about Arthur, but none of us talked about Franklin. Does anybody remember Franklin? That one was like Arthur, but it was about the turtle. I loved Franklin because it was about turtle. My first turtle I ever had was, I named him Franklin. Franklin and Little Bear are such cozy watches, yeah. Yeah, we talked about Arnold. Yeah, hey Arnold. Move it, football head. But she was obsessed with him. Rocko's Modern Life. I have vague memories of it, but yes. Same thing with, what was her name? I remember watching it, but like, it went over my head a lot, because I think it was more, it was a cartoon for, like, more like teenagers. Daria, I think was the name of it. It was more for like teenagers, but like I was watching it as a baby, and I liked it. But like it went over my head a lot. I didn't really understand it. But I see it on TikTok, and I'm like, oh, you're watching that. My niece was obsessed with Thomas the Tank Engine. I think that's the name of it, like Thomas. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? Like the blue train. Like obsessed. I remember watching it and I was like, okay, you know. I'm a little bit older, so I was like, I watched everything. And MTV, adults, all of it. One time I didn't like watch shows was like when I was like in the midst of moving, and then we like when we would move a lot. Mush, where are you going? Where were you going? Got lost? Oh, okay. I was like, wait, where are you going? Uh-oh, I jumped too soon. Uh-oh, uh-oh. No! Degrassi? Or Degrassi? It's Degrassi, right? That doesn't sound right. I never really watched it. I remember seeing bits and pieces of it, but I didn't, like, sit and watch it. Don't judge me. I was also one of those, like, I missed the beginning parts of it. If I didn't get to watch, like, the start of a show, I didn't really want to watch it because I didn't know what was going on. Soap opera about high schoolers. Speaking of soap opera about high schoolers. High School Musical. Anybody? Little baby Mav was just sure that that's what high school was gonna be like. And I was not ready for it. I was like, oh no. There we go. Pardon me. Okay, sweet. Mush made it. Reminded me of As the Bell Rings. Why does that sound familiar? Pull up Google again. Oh, very vague memories. I know that I watched Camp Rock, but I swear it's a fever dream. I don't remember it. All I remember is like the part where they're like doing like the Camp Rock, which I think that's from Camp Rock 2, right? Oh, it's a fever dream. Like, I know I watched them, but I have no memory of them. It's Camp Rock 2? Okay. I remember that part specifically, only that part, and just cringing inside. That and the she's really good part, you know, if you know, you know. I think that's because those are, like, very popular, like, sounds on TikTok, or they were. Uh-oh, I'm not gonna make it, am I? No! She's really good. Yeah. Yeah, and can't, like, she didn't actually play, but can't she actually play, like, piano or musical instruments? I don't know, like, what specific, but I feel like I remember an interview with her, and she was like, I thought we were gonna actually do a piece, and then we didn't, and they had me do that, and... Speaking of her, though, I love that because it's so funny. I just feel bad because it's like, I have this talent, but you're not even going to let me actually use it. But yeah, I mean, it's funny to see. but gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Mike's Super Short Show is basically an ad segment, but it was Mike and his little sister. Good DJ was little sister. That sounds familiar. Mike. Super Short Show. Oh, Oh, what was it? Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide. Do you remember that one? We never got a reboot for that one. I don't think we ever will, but I remember that one. I know, like, when there's, like, there was a lot about the cat. Ven, get out of my head. I was gonna say, there was a lot of drama that came up about the cast, but also, like, the creator of the show. Nickelodeon, you know, they got some problems. Is it Nebby Hyperstar? I hope I said that right. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Hi. How was your stream? What were y'all up to? Let me drop you a follow so I can check you out sometime. What were y'all doing? Hi. Mr. Half said hello. It's his first time chatting. Welcome in with the raid. Hi. Hi, Nebby. Hello. It's lovely to meet you. Welcome in. Where's the cake? I'm lost now. I was looking at the chat and not at the game. Y'all were also playing Sky? Ooh, what were y'all up to in Sky? For anybody coming in on the raid that might be new here, hello. I'm Maverick Crossing. Call me Mav. I use any pronouns. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch, mostly doing cozy games like Sky. I do play other games as well. We've been doing a lot of Palia and Repo lately. When I do play other games, you can do exclamation games in the chat. Find out about their games I've played. I'm also a member of the Sky Creator Troupe, which is a group of content creators that are affiliated with TGC, that game company, the developers of Sky. In collaboration with TGC, we make content around Sky to kind of showcase it. It's lots of fun. If you want to find out more about the troupe, there you go. Thank you, Mush. Showing a moth to the vault. Ooh, nice. Very nice. Also, thank you for the follow. I do have anonymous follows. If you would like to introduce yourself or talk about yourself, feel free. Lost track of time and ended up playing Sky for 6 hours straight. Hey, it happens. We do it all the time. We're, y'all are coming in as we're talking about, like, nostalgia. It's like nostalgia hour, but it's been nostalgia hour for, like, the last almost 4 hours. We've been talking about, like, old cartoons and old shows and we mentioned old games and movies briefly, and a couple of old books and stuff. I don't know how we got on this topic, but I'm here for it. Also, hi, Solar Flame. Hi. Meant to do some art as well, but usually Sky, Chaos, and... Oh, Pinky Dinky Doo. Something y'all watched. Ooh, that sounds familiar. I'll have to Google, Mush. I'll have to Google to see, but I think so. Go. Yeah, started up in 6-ish hours later. Hey, it happens. We've definitely done it before. Seeing what event outfits I want to get right now from Sky. We have the Days of Color event going on right now. It is going to end at reset, so if y'all want anything from Days of Color, Don't forget to grab that. Da, 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 da. Bum, bum, bum. Mm. There we go. Love Days of Color a lot. Keep calling it Days of Rainbow from what it used to be called. Yeah, Days of Rainbow. For like the first Days of Color, we still called it Days of Rainbow. Sometimes I still will call it that. But yeah, first Days of Color, we were very bitter about it being changed. Time for some air trial. Still bitter, but I'll hold my tongue. It's okay. It's okay. No, like I said, feedback channel on the Discord. Let them know. The thing about me is I can rant and I should not. I can too, but then like if I start ranting, then it like brings it all up and then I get angry. So I just recommend feedback in the feedback channel on the Sky Discord. I feel like Days of Color was too short this year. I remember how I felt Goldfish Memory, but I remember being very confused, so that's fair. Yeah. The good thing is that they do still, like, do charity for the Trevor Project for Days of Color. So I'm glad that they at least still do that. So that's a big thing right there. Here we go. Oh gosh. Costa Traveler, you're latched to the wrong one. I would latch to Mush if I were you. Oh, good grief. Eh. Made it. always have trust issues with this thing. Sometimes it doesn't let me jump. And then I fall to my death there. No! A little unfortunate that LGBTQIA+ wasn't mentioned in the event anywhere. Accusing anyone of anything, but it left a sour taste in my mouth, all things considered. No, that's so fair. That's something that, like... And I left it in feedback during, like, the first Days of Color, like, when it changed over from Rainbow. That, like, I hope that this is not them trying to be more hush-hush about supporting LGBTQIA+ community. I don't know. I try to give the benefit of the doubt, but in the times that we're in, you know. Time for some fire trial. Won't be surprised either way, but there's one I prefer. Let the power of gay flow true, right? I don't know. I don't know. I could rant about it, but I'm gonna try not to. I'm gonna try to refrain. Let's see. Like, so you can dye the new hair and cape to be the pan flag. It'd be amazing if it could happen with more cosmetics and flags and have it done intentionally. It would be amazing too, right? I wish that we could dye the parts of the cape and the hair, like all 3 parts, so you can make more flags. Remember the pan flag? The blue is too blue. Wish we could. It works, but wish we could change it. Yeah. I want dyeable hair. There are some hairs now that you can dye parts of them, but I don't think we'll ever have dyeable hair. Like the whole hair can be dyed since we have the hair color spells. Alright. Oh, both y'all's candles went out. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm like running. I'm like, worm. Where's the worm? Scared me. Hey, we've been having some luck getting up on this wall lately. I don't know. It hasn't felt as difficult as it was there for a while. Like the buy flag and such. Currently can only dye it for flags that have 3 colors and the bottom light blue. Yeah, I think for like the Black Days of Color cape, I think I have that pretty close to the buy flag. Not intentionally, I just like those colors, and then I was like, hey. Fire Trial's annoying, so I'd never complain about an easy run. Yeah, we always do shortcuts in the trials. We do have a lot of the Pride emotes finally available. 3 of them are pending approval on BTTV. Sadly, I gotta disappear for a bit. Food time, take care, and have a good rest of the stream. Sounds good. Thank you so much for hanging out. Have good noms. Man, we finished dailies, Eden, Winglight Run, Candle Run in less than 4 hours, y'all. Look at us. People without BTTV with all the text I just sent. Just sees a spam of text. Aww. Alright, let's go home. For the longest time I wonder what cooks didn't work. It's okay, Ben. It's okay. My neck! It was twisted so far. I'm pretty sure we got all of the wangs. Let me see. 231. Oh, except for Eden, but I don't usually get those during this run. Oh, we missed one. The bluebird. We didn't get the bluebird one. That's okay. It's not going anywhere. We have fire warp. Huggies! Give me them hugs. Give me them sweet, sweet hugs. Doesn't change anything. Yeah. Really, once you get to 200, it's like meh. But Aurora, when the Traveling Spirit group comes, there'll be 2 wings. And then we just need 6 more to where we don't need any from Shattering. Also, don't forget, y'all, if you haven't already grabbed your free Do Not Disturb spell, there's always a free one here available each week. It resets like Sunday into Monday. So at reset tonight, when Aurora comes, there will be a new one. So if you haven't gotten this week's, be sure to grab it. Got 8 flaps. Got 8 flaps. That's with all the wing light. Are you newer to Sky? That might be why. I love this mask leaves a little paint trail behind me. Wherever I go, the gay follows. Not new, just had a gap of inactivity before the village was added. Ah, okay. So returning to Sky after a break. New quest next week. Yeah, new quest next Monday. Just the last 2 quests, it looks like. Season's kind of flying by, it feels like. Yeah, only 28 days left. Whoa, that's weird. 28 days and we've got 2 quests? Wow, we're gonna get that last quest the last week of the season. If they keep like the 14 days in between. 2 Embers soon. That's right. 2 Embers coming soon. Hopefully we'll hear more about that soon too. Not soon enough. No, of course not. Of course not. Welcome to join. Yeah, I do play with my Twitch followers. You're more than welcome to whisper me a Sky code, or if you're on Discord, you can DM me a Sky code, and then I'll get you added. I have one I meant to add before stream today, and I forgot, so I gotta get them added. So I'm gonna do that after stream here. But we're about to wrap up. We finished up Eden, dailies, kennel run, all that good stuff. So we are good. I'm gonna go make some kind of lunch. Should be stream. I think, should be normal time, like 10 tomorrow. Wallet, Aurora rings, and then season. Yeah. But alright, y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out. Let me switch over here. I'm gonna find someone to raid. And by someone, it's probably gonna be Craze. Yeah, Craze is streaming. Craze is still doing their run. We win. Again. Get that raid message in the chat. Thank you so much for the follow and for hanging out, everybody. We did everything. Yeah, but I don't know, because Craze does, like, everything. So I don't know. But we still won. Craze has been going for almost as long as we have. Only missing Eden. It's okay, we win. Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. Like I said, I'm going to get some people added here after stream, so feel free to send that Sky code. Thank y'all so much for coming in and hanging out. Thank you to the new follows. Nebby for the raid earlier. Don't forget, for the raid message, first one with the heart and the sparkle is for everybody. The one with the channel emotes, the Mav heart and the confetti, is for subs only. So if you're not a subscriber, copy that first one. And I will see y'all tomorrow for Aurora Homecoming. Very exciting. And our usual Sky stuff. So until then, everybody take care. Have a wonderful rest of your time zones. As far as I know, there's nothing going on this evening. Nobody has said anything about repo or lethal or nothing, so as far as I know, there's nothing going on. But I'll see y'all later. Take care, everybody. Goodbye. Go send Craze all the love. Goodbye.